Hi guys, welcome to Vijay. In this video, I'd like to share my ownership experience or ownership review of my TVS Ntorq Race Edition, which I bought 2 months ago, uh, and I've already posted a video also on my channel. If you have not checked it, you can go ahead and check it out. I'll share it in the iCard or in the video description. You can check it out. And I've clocked around 1,000 kilometers, guys, and I've done my first service around 575 kilometers when I finished it. So I do have an positive and negative to share it with you guys, because before the service, uh, what I really liked about the scooter and I brought after the service, I really think there are some negative also. Not all the scooters and bikes are perfect. There has to be some changes to be made. So, in the positive side, what I like it, the looks are really good when you compare it with the other scooters in the segment. It might be Access or Dio, Activa. When you compare it with that scooters, this is really good. And the color schemes, I hope most of them are going to buy only because of the looks and the color scheme, what it really attracts. And the pickup, when we compare it with the other scooters in the segment, I know it is a little bit powered more when you compare it with the Access or Dio or Activa. Ntorq has around 9 bhp. Others might have it between 7 to 8 or 6 to 8, uh, because I'm not a technical guy, but it should be in that range. So, in terms of looks, color scheme, and pickup, it really shines on the positive side. And the mileage. So, before the service, I used to get around 30 to 35, but after the service I'm getting around 45. If I'm in control with the speed, I'm getting around 50 kilometers, which is really good. When you compare it with the segment, it really provides less mileage, not very less, but very less mileage. So these are the positive side. And on the negative side, uh, the first one being the seat comfort. Seat comfort is really bad. When you just sit in the showroom, or when you normally see check the seat, you feel like it's really well cushioned seat, but hardly you can drive only 40 to 50 kilometers or 60 kilometer max with that seating posture. Beyond that, it will be very discomfort. I've ridden for almost 100 to 150 kilometers. I've not made any video about it, but after that ride, I really had back pain. So, in terms of seat comfort, it's not really good for the long drive. I can understand scooters are not made for long drive, but hardly when you take outside occasionally, you're going to do it. So, seat comfort is really bad on the longer kilometer runs. If it is within the city, 30 to 40 kilometers drive, no issues, you can do it. It's really good. And the seating design is also not that good. When you compare it with Jupiter, you have the bigger seat. I understand this is a sporty vehicle they have made to look good, but it could have been a little bit better. Apart from seat comfort, the negative is about the digital instrument cluster which we have it. It provides you all the necessary information, no issues. But on the fuel meter which the display has it, uh, in that I hope there's a problem, or it might be in the ECU, because after the fuel gets empty, any other vehicle if you see, it will show you empty and it will stop the vehicle. But in this, if you have 1.5 or 2 liters in the tank, it will show you empty. But after 5 minutes, again you will see 2 bars on the display on the instrument cluster. So that should be taken care. Apart from this, the scooter is really good. If you are going to buy the scooter, I really urge you to buy it. There's no any problem, but there are few negative points you have to uh, take care. I hope this video was useful to you. I'll see you on the next video. Please be safe. Always wear a mask when you step outside. Thanks for watching my channel.